Sing through my voice, pray through my hands, let the ways be open. Sing through my voice, pray through my hands, let the ways be open. We gather tonight for the fourth night of Yule. Now that we have faced fatigue and the healing of ourselves, we are now faced with the elements. They are a double-edged sword. We need water to survive, yet it can drown us and overwhelm our homes. Fire keeps us warm and lights our path, and yet it can blaze so furiously and in an instant devastate the land, our homes, and our lives. Together we journey further into the light. The spirits of the sky are above us. The spirits of the land are around us. The spirits of the water flow below us, together with all the numinous beings of earth, sky, and water. With our hearts as one, let us pray with a good fire. On this, the fourth night, we begin our journey through liminal space. The weight of the year lays heavy on our shoulders. Now is the time of renewal, reflection, and purification as we transition into the light. Our journey begins with our physical selves in our current state. As we move through this journey, we face challenges, moral quandaries, and blessings. With each new night, our minds and spirits will also be challenged by the runes, and eventually evolving into esoteric and spiritual challenges. We will travel through the cycle of rebirth, growth, success, failure, and eventually evolve into the new slate that this year was meant to inspire. We are not simply resetting ourselves, but really challenging ourselves to be more tempered tempered individuals as we usher in the return of the light. We take a moment now to renew our commitment to the virtues as taught to us by the kindreds. Many things have been handed down to us generationally. May we carry these virtues taught to us by our ancestors and hold them close to our hearts, minds, and spirits. May we walk with wisdom. May we seek through vision. May we act through courage. Many things have been handed to us by forces beyond our realm. May we carry these virtues taught to us by the shining and noble ones and hold them close to our hearts, minds, and spirits. May we move through our surroundings with piety. May we embody the spirit of hospitality. May we be ambassadors of integrity. Many things have been taught to us by the very spirit of nature. May we carry these virtues taught to us by the nature kin and hold them close to our hearts, minds, and spirits. May we inspire generations through fertility. May we temper ourselves through moderation. May we strengthen our resolves with perseverance. Many things are taught to us by our peers. May we carry these virtues taught to us by humanity and hold them close to our hearts, minds, and spirits. May we seek every living being through compassion. May we seek for every living being justice. May we foster for every living being the spirit of autonomy. With these virtues taught to us by those who surround us, filling our spirits, may we enter into sacred and holy space ready to do our work. Magpie, friend of the grove and faithful companion, fly on ahead and prepare the way. Ever beautiful collector and clever friend, we set these offerings aside for you. The sacred center exists outside of time and space and is the center of our cosmos. Let us now place ourselves at the center. Let us feel the connection to that liminal space here and now in our present place. The path before us is in darkness. We call now to they who illuminate the path and aid those in seeking the center. Sacred greeter, preserver of the path, keeper of the ways, illuminate the path before us that we may enter into sacred space of fellowship. Ever the guiding light and friendly face, we set these offerings aside for you. The root of the waters in chaos are the sustenance that feeds the great tree. Without the order of the cosmos, the chaos would engulf us. Without the waters of chaos, the tree could not survive. The water that pools in the wells is teeming with knowledge and creativity. Protector of the waters, we seek to enter into sacred space before you. We come now, purified through virtue, and seek fellowship among the kindreds. Protector of the waters, preserver of life, guardian of the sacred well, we set aside these offerings for you. Fire by its very nature is holy. All things that come into contact are made sacred. The fire that burns here are reflected in the hearts of those whose own flame burns in their hearts. The warmth felt here is the warmth felt by all the kindreds. We seek to join in this fire in fellowship, here at the center of the cosmos. Guardian of the fire, keeper of the holies, attendant of the flames, we set aside this offering for you. Tonight, we continue our journey into the light half of the year. Each night of Yule, we receive 2 gifts to aid us in our journey. Tonight's gifts are Kenaz and Laguz. Water is essential to all life. It is by its very nature sacred. It takes many forms. It can be a still lake, deep and reflecting. It can be a raging rapid, tumultuous and treacherous. It is our lifeline and our nourishment. Will we use this gift for healing? Or is it a challenge before us? Is it the obstacle before those who would challenge us? Will we be swept away by the current, or do the waves help us stay on course? Only you can determine this path. Our second gift is fire. Fire, by its very nature, is holy. The fire inside each soul is the same fire that burns from the holy fire at the center of all things. Will this torch lead the way and illuminate the mysteries on this journey? Or is the torch a beacon that lays claim to the pathway around us? Or perhaps, is this a raging fire of offense and an all-consuming flame that will devastate all it touches? Whether gentle or wild, the gifts of today are both a burden and a challenge. How we will use each will determine if we can continue on this journey. Ahead are many perils and trials. Stay the course and continue towards the light. Go with the light of the fire inside you. Go with the might of the gods to guide you. Go with the ancestors beside you. Go with the fire. Go with the light of the fire inside you. Go with the might of the gods to guide you. Go with the ancestors beside you. Go with the fire. Go with the fire. Go now, children of earth, in peace with the blessings of the runes and a fire in your hearts. Our journey has begun, but our working tonight has ended.